Hello there, Gemini. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Now, this is a timeless reading, so please trust that your intuition sent you here because there is a message here in today's card spread that you are supposed to use for your current situation, whatever that may be. All right, so make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. We are all on a very different journey, so just take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. All right, here we go, Gemini. Let's go. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. So something here, you're feeling a sense of worry, anxiety, fear. Something here is really stressing you out. Maybe you're having a hard time making a decision about something or confronting something like a conflict or something like that. But definitely you're kind of in your mind right now and it's really consuming quite a bit of your energy here. And universe is saying, look up. You got to deal with it. You can't sit here and lay in bed and feel bad about the situation unless you actually do something about it. You have everything within you, Gemini, to really fix the situation. Look at this, Eight of Swords to support the Nine of Swords. Again, telling me that there's something here that you can't face right now. There's a part of you that feels really trapped and as though you can't do something, that you're not able to do something. And universe is telling you here, take the blinds off, take these binders off, because they're not even, you've put this here, right? You have the ability, the power to really get out of this mindset here of victimhood. You put yourself there, right? Universe is saying, change your way of seeing things. Take the blinds off, lift your head up so you can deal with it directly, head on, right? Be like the King of Swords that just is so direct and deal with it, right? Deal with it head on. Don't be afraid. Three of Pentacles. So here, you've got a skill here that someone wants, right? Something you've really perfected, whether, like this guy looks like he's an engineer or, basically leading this group and everybody's kind of just admiring his knowledge here. But here, in your life, in your current situation, it might be, if you're an engineer, if you're a doctor or a therapist, something like that, you have something here that you've refined and other people are appreciating it and want a little bit more, like they're listening to you. This is also you trying to create stability in your life through your hard work, okay? All right, Two of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. You're trying to make a decision here. Now, if this is a third-party situation, person, place, or thing, are you deciding between one job and another? Because of the skills that you have, are you seeing yourself somewhere else? That might be the third-party situation, right? If you feel as though your focus, your attention to your current, say, company where you're employed at is kind of diverted away. You're thinking, well, I have these great skills. Which one should I choose? This one or that one, right? The other thing too, the third party situation could be you working a lot because really you're focused on stability and really, presenting these skills. And you may be creating an imbalance in your life and now you're here trying to create that balance in your life. Five of Cups. So something here will make you think about loss and grief, right? And if you have been let go from your job or you left your job to go across the street and join a different company, you're going to get to a point where you're going to think, see the three and the three, you're going to think, oh my God, did I make a big mistake? Did I burn those bridges with my coworkers, with these guys here? They probably hate me. They don't want to deal with me anymore. I've lost friends because I've made this other choice to cross the street and join a different group. Here's the thing. True friends will be friends irrespective of work, right? If they know you are good at what you do, that's undeniable, right? If you're excellent at your job and you decide to join a different company, that's too bad, so sad. That has nothing to do with you, your person, right? Your personality. Like, that just means you're awesome. So people who are supporting you or supportive of you will love that for you. Now turn around here, pick up, don't live in the past. Turn around and pick up these two cups here because these are blessings that you're not seeing. Two, right? These might be blessings that you're ignoring here. Don't dwell on the past. If these two people are these two people, they will still be your friends, right? If they will still support you. Now, Two of Cups. Oh, Two of Cups, maybe. You've got something new coming in, like a love, a connection. I would love that for you, right? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Holy cow. Lovers, two. This is like Two of Cups, but on steroids. Okay, the Two of Cups is like, connection. This is like connection on steroids. This is like spiritual commitment, right? Something here is available to you to commit to because it's so spiritually connecting, right? To so deep for you. Now, Lovers card can be, person, place, or thing. Again, this could be you connecting to yourself. But it can also be you being ready to connect with another individual. Number 2 here is going to be important, right? because I keep saying two over and over. So just pay attention to that. I love this. I love this. You're committing to something and you're ready to. Wow. You're committed to creating abundance, wealth, stability, peace, harmony in your life. Look at this. Everyone's so happy. Generational wealth and legacy because of your hard work and the skills that you have. Again, if you decide to join a different group or if you decide to start your own business, now you're committing to it, right? To commit to a new job, commit to something different. Or if this is a relationship, you've created the stability here. And whatever it is, this third-party situation that might have been you working too much, now you've realized, oh, I got to change my ways. And now you're thinking about the past and going, man, I lost out on a lot of relationships because I worked too hard. But I can't get out of it because here we go. I mean, I have such a responsibility here. Universe is saying, balance. Turn around and pick up these 2 cups. Commit, because this is what's waiting for you here. This is what you want, and you're going to get it. I have no doubts that you'll get it, Gemini. All right, Queen of Pentacles, another card of abundance. Queen of Pentacles is, again, about this, you know, like, if again, this is a business savvy person. The Queen of Pentacles has such good business sense. That's why she's the richest queen. So here you are, if you are trying to build abundance, stability, generational wealth, if this is a job type reading for you, if you're here because of career, money, decisions that you got to make about work and life balance, know that whatever you decide to do, if you are here thinking, oh my God, do I need to, can I cross the street or should I feel trapped in my current situation? Know that whatever decision that you make is going to bring such abundance. If you decide to start your own business and commit to it, look at that. You've got amazing opportunities here, amazing opportunity to create abundance in your life. You're going to get things done. You are going to be the visionary, right? If you start your own business, for example, it's going to manifest into this huge success. Why? Because you're a visionary. You're a leader. This is the king that gets stuff done because he's the mover and the shaker. He's the one that's able to, you know, use his charisma, his boldness to really win over clients and really make his business go over the top. That's awesome. That's awesome. You have competition, but you know what? It doesn't even matter because you are so good at what you do. I keep going to this career business type read, but please know that you can apply any of this into any part of your life. But here, the stability you're trying to create here, I have no doubts you'll get it. You might have a little bit of noise around you, right? If this is a love situation, you may be committing to another person. You're going to make it happen. If these are your energies, there might be some competition, some other people that may not like the relationship you're getting into. Ignore it. Ignore it because these are powerful court cards here. These are the ones that are, these court cards are high up on the food scale. This is the master of the King of Wands. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles, who's the richest queen. You don't need to participate in this noise. Don't get involved because that's just going to take you down. You don't deserve that. Look at that. Okay. If this is a job reading, I keep saying this, you are going to leave. You're going to eventually pick your head up and realize that you are keeping yourself there, that the doors are open. You can make the decision to go across the street if that's what you want. And then you get on the boat, go to the other side, and you're going to have calm, peace, serenity, opportunities, wealth, abundance, and you're going to be seen as a leader, and you may be getting bumped up, you know, being asked, hey, we see your abilities here, and you're absolutely amazing. You want to come work for us? We'll give you a bump up. You know, you might be a supervisor, you might be a CEO, who knows, but you're going to make it happen, and it's going to come out in your favor on the other side. And you look at this, all on the same line here, but you got to get on that boat. You got to get on that boat. Look. Once you get to the other side, the number 6, by the way, is going to be important to you. You get to the other side, you're going to have recognition, celebration. They're going to see your skills here, and they're going to be like, yeah, we want some more of that. This guy's amazing. This person's amazing. Empress, you're going to create. You are in a creative, wow. Okay, Gemini, if I stopped right here, you would be good. Like, first of all, I'm going to put this card right here so you're reminded that you can get yourself out of the situation. Look at this. Look at this storyline here. You need to make a decision whether or not you want to stay in this self-victimhood situation here. Okay? Make that decision because you have a skill that other people want. And it's time for you to commit because what you really want is abundance, stability, strength, peace, joy, harmony. And this skill that you have is requested by others. You've made the decision, and you may feel whatever the decision you may feel a sense of grief and loss. But understand that the universe is trying to give you this gift right here. But you need to see it. That you need to turn around and see that you're being given that gift. Once you receive this gift, you commit. You commit to yourself. You commit to your business. You commit to your new company, whatever. And look at the bottom of the deck. You've got 4 of Pentacles. This is about stability. stability so you can create this generational wealth and legacy that you have. And the reason why you're able to do that is you have excellent business sense. You're going to be a mover and a shaker, and you're going to get things done. You're going to realize that certain things aren't even worth your time as far as noise, that there is no competing with you because you're absolutely amazing and you have this skill that you own, that you've sharpened. Now that you've moved on and gotten on this boat to get to the other side, you're being celebrated. And not only that, but you no longer feel trapped because you stuck yourself in that place, and now you're free. You're open to create however way you want this thing here that you have been focused on, which is abundance, wealth, stability, growth, harmony, joy, peace, everything. You see that? You see how your storyline here is going? I love it, but you got to get out of this state and you got to make that decision. All right, let's shuffle this and see what else. What other information does Gemini need to know? All right, I'm getting kind of long-winded here. I'm going to just pull 3 cards. 3 of Swords. The number 3 again is going to be important here. What is it that you need to learn from this lesson, this grief here? There's a lesson behind here where you double-crossed, where you betrayed, where you know, something like that. Whatever it is, it's in the past. Don't live in the past. Find the lesson and don't let it happen to you again. Pick up these 2 cups and go your merry way. It doesn't serve you. Now, here's the thing. You may have the energy of the truth seeker here, the Knight of Swords. Now, be aware that with all this assertive energy, you may come in swinging that big old sword, wanting to know the truth and why maybe you were betrayed here, but understand that every action has consequence. So think before you act. It's okay to be a truth seeker, right? It's okay to be so sharp-minded, but be aware that you can create a wake and you don't want to deal with that. Be the king, all right? Be the king, the emperor, be the empress. All right, one more. The Fool card. Look at that. You're starting something new. Yeah, you're starting something new. Once you make a decision, whether you stay in your business or your company right now and you put your foot down and you say, listen, I've got all these great skills. I can go across the street or I can stay here. You can pay me fairly or not, but I need to do what's best for me. And what's going to happen is because you stand up for yourself and you're so bold, you're going to create this path here to new beginnings that's going to lead to your fulfillment here, your 10 of Pentacles, that wealth that you're seeking. King of Pentacles, oh my gosh. This is about security and abundance, right? What can be better than 10 of Pentacles? Well, King of Pentacles. Look at what's waiting for you. You just have to start out by making that decision for yourself, Gemini, whatever that decision is. All right, let's see what other messages you've got. What messages do we have for Gemini? Okay. A sacred symbol will bring you protection and guidance. All right, so be alert, be aware, look around you. All right, if you start seeing the same symbol over and over, research it. Try to figure out why it keeps appearing. There's a message there. A guardian angel is watching over you. Feel their presence. Yeah, everyone has a guardian angel. Understand that. So if you feel something, it's probably there. All right, a hidden talent will soon be discovered. Nurture it. Didn't I say you have a skill here that other people want? This is what I'm talking about. A hidden talent will soon be discovered. Nurture it. Be proud of that talent that you've got because other people want it, and it's going to lead to success here. Creation, success. This is a manifester here. You're going to create the future of your dreams. It's amazing. Bottom of the deck. Your intuition is your greatest guide. Trust your inner voice. Absolutely. Trust your inner voice. If your inner voice says, you're trying to play victim here, you're probably right. And you need to lift your head up and confront whatever that is. Okay? All right, Gemini. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with a cross-watcher or another Gemini. All right? I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.